Up here, we do the yapping. They're the ones that do the real work, Jonah.
I'm just glad I get to do it with you, buddy. We've been able to do a lot of broadcasts over the last few years, and this is just another one, but it's a special one for us, being able to do it with the Big Ten.
Aw, what a sweet moment as Rambis goes in with it and gets fouled.
I can only hope you feel the same way.
I do. I really do.
Okay.
This is a great game, trust me.
There.
The Ducks up 22 points.
You got the best seats in the house.
We really do, honestly. You could not ask for a better seat. You might be on the floor, but hey.
I mean, we're 2 feet from the floor.
Yeah, exactly. We're right here.
Can't get greedy now. Don't get greedy on me, so.
Rambis able to knock down her first free throw. She's able to knock down her second. Oregon 9 of 10 from the free throw line tonight, so near perfect from charity stripe.
Yeah, very efficient. Rather low scoring game between these two teams, but Oregon again doing a good job on defense, forcing a lot of turnovers in that first half. GCU doing a better job in the second half, controlling the ball, only giving up 1 turnover.
Brown working inside, a little bit of a mismatch against Sarah Rambis. Now let's kick it out to Cooper. Cooper driving in, San Antonio in the corner. Pump fakes, now pulls up with a jumper from the baseline. Takes a few hops, and Rambis able to chase down the board. Alatea. Let's kick over to Mevia. San Antonio was able to tip away, and looks like they're going to call a foul against San Antonio.
Yeah, that's going to be her 4th, I believe. San Antonio.
And it is going to be her 4th foul, so.
That's been really their key player tonight. So in foul trouble, when you need a minor miracle to start going your way now, down 20 with 9 minutes. Have to be careful here as well.
3 of GCU's 5 players on the court right now have 3+ fouls, that being Brown, Cooper, and San Antonio. A big part of their lineup, so they got to be careful here in the final minutes. Alatea. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets over to Deja Kelly. Extra pass. Sophia Bell in the corner. That one gets in. Sophia Bell able to knock one down from the corner 3.
Yeah, how about Sophia Bell? She hasn't been afraid to pull the trigger tonight from downtown and gets one to fall there.
Quiet 8 points as Brown lets one fly. Deja Kelly able to grab the miss. Good box out against Cooper. And now Kelly, as she's trying to get away from Cooper. Cooper fell to the floor. The fans not happy with that one. Deja's not either.
See Sophia Bell from the corner 3 there. You mentioned it. It's a good point. A quiet 8 points for Bell. And then the foul on Kelly.
It's a tough situation right there.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly's trying to create separation, and Cooper just
you see
on her. But
Coach Graves unhappy. He's had a few words to say with the near side referee tonight.
San Antonio gets tripped up, but she's able to stay inbounds and keep it up. Now she goes to the floor. She's
Draws
driving inside.
One.
Looks like Sophia Bell is going to get charged with this one.
And I was going to say, you know, under San Antonio with that foul trouble, that maybe she shies away from attacking the paint, but no signs of slowing down. Doesn't want to pick up that 5th foul, whether it's defensively or an offensive charge.
San Antonio to inbound, gets it into Brown. GCU's got to get something going if they want to cut in this deficit.
Yeah, this is the point in the game, the next 2 minutes here.
And there it is. Huge. That might be the start. San Antonio able to get a floater in and gets the and one. We'll see if she can convert.
Yeah, still down 21, but yeah, I believe the next 2.5 minutes, GCU needs to find a way to go on a bit of a run to keep hope alive here against Oregon.
Alexis Whitfield coming back onto the floor. Sarah Rambis will take a seat. See San Antonio having a good night. 13 points, 6 of 14 from the field. She's also got 4 fouls to her name, though.
She had 13 points in the win against Arizona State as well, so a couple good consecutive efforts.
Good feed inside. Scott to Bell, and now outside, gets stolen away by Brown. Brown was looking for Falte on the perimeter. Now into the ring, Cooper, extra pass to Brown, who lets a 3 go. Just short, Bell able to grab it off the bounce. Oregon's moving just a little bit slower.
For Grand Canyon, obviously San Antonio has been the key player offensively. But you got to look to Frescas now as well, as Kelly again missing another shot.
Kelly, as she was trying to go for the miss, gets fouled. Actually, Deja Kelly's going to be the one to get charged with the foul. She was teetering back like maybe she was the one who got hit, and Kelly's going to get called, and Kelly Graves and the fans, they're not happy with that one.
Yeah, and Deja Kelly isn't either. She's got some words to say. I think they might. Yeah, I think they might take a look here and give it another second look. I don't know how Deja Kelly could be called for a foul there. You see the elbows. We'll see what they say.
The look is that Kelly was going back like she got hit, I think in the upper part of her body, but we'll have to wait and see. We're going to step aside for a quick break. Ducks up 55-35 with 7:29 to play here in the fourth quarter. We're back after this on Big Ten Plus. Ducks with a 20-point lead with 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. And right before we went to break, Deja Kelly, it looked like she got fouled, but the officials wanted to have another look at it as we check the replay here. She went back like she got hit, and initially it looked like the call was against her as she was trying to go for the rebound. You can see Eric Strupp. She was able to grab for GCU, and I really don't know how Deja Kelly is the one who gets called for this foul. I mean, she gets hit by Eric Strupp's elbow almost, and she wasn't even trying to contest at all. She was just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, watch her right arm here, Deja Kelly late. Depending on where the referee saw this, watch Deja Kelly's right arm. She kind of comes down, and then you're going to see Eric Strupp kind of react. I wouldn't say flop, but she right there, she reacts. And maybe that's what the referee saw, and that's where the whistle came in. And they thought it was on Kelly, but clearly there was no contact. The foul should be on Eric Strupp. It should be overturned.
The ref's still taking a look at it. If it goes against Deja Kelly, it would be the Ducks' 12th foul in this game. If it goes against GCU, it would be their 11th.
Taking a long look at this.
Kelly Graves still having some words with the referees on.
I think they're going to. Okay, so it will be a foul.
So it is going to be a foul. So we were just told by the officials that it is going to be a foul against Laura Eric Strupp.
Yeah, intentional foul.
Yeah, intentional foul. So Peyton Scott will be at the line to shoot for two, and Oregon will also get the ball.
Yeah, so not only an overturn on the call, but a big call at that against Eric Strupp.
Peyton Scott able to knock down both free throws. And Oregon, again, going to get it back.
Yeah,
that was a call that you got to go to the review for, and the refs got it right on that one.
Yeah, that's one of the things one of the great things replay is for. Certainly, you don't see foul calls get replayed and overturned very often, but that one certainly had to be.
Whitfield going inside, but gets tipped out of bounds by San Antonio. It's the beauty of instant replay. I mean, really, the initial call was against Deja Kelly, but after your second look at that, it went the Ducks' way.
Sometimes it can be overused, but sometimes it's needed.
Kelly pulls up from the baseline. Cooper grabs the miss. She's all alone against Falatea, able to create the separation. Misses the easy shot. Eric Strupp comes out of nowhere, grabs the offensive board, and is able to put it back and put it in.
Yeah, Eric Strupp remains on the floor after that intentional foul, trying to provide, make up for it.
Altea driving inside, trying to Euro step her way through, and she will get fouled as she goes up. Looks like it's going to be against Tiara Brown.
That's her fourth as well. Two most physical players tonight on Grand Canyon. As a result, have 4 fouls apiece, Brown and San Antonio.
Altea at the line to shoot for 2. Ducks have been really good from the free throw line tonight. 11 of 12, so 91%. Altea misses her first free throw. We see the foul trouble right now for Grand Canyon. Not so much for Oregon, just Sarah Rambis and Deja Kelly with 3, but San Antonio and Brown, who have really been their 2 most effective and aggressive players, especially on defense, they got 4.
But both still remaining on the court. And, of course, with it being a large deficit, you need them. If you foul out, so be it.
Cooper, bounce pass inside to Eric Strupp. Working against Falatea, goes in out of the rim. Easy rebound for Whitfield. Now Deja Kelly all alone, right wing 3. That one doesn't fall through. Deja Kelly still scoreless tonight.
Yeah, it's not happening tonight for Kelly.
A long 3 from Frescas, gets it to go. How about that? Frescas a deep 3.
Well, when you're a sharpshooter, 1, and when you're down late, 2, you just pull up from anywhere where you got space. And Frescas right there, who's been pretty quiet most of the night, gets one to fall.
Second 3 of the night for Frescas. It's also her 12th straight game with at least 2 3-pointers. And Muhammad on the other end trying to go up with it, but she'll get fouled. She was really the threat tonight from 3-point range that Oregon was going to have to limit. And so far, she's been limited. Again, just 2 of 5 from 3-point range. She finished 7th last season, 3-point percentage at 44% in the nation.
And she was at UNLV. Set the single game record in UNLV history for most made threes in a game at 8.
Muhammad able to make the first free throw.
Have a couple UNLV transfers on this Grand Canyon team. Bobby Iser as well with Frescas.
Oregon gets it back to a 20-point lead. Time running out, though, for Grand Canyon. They want to make something happen. Cooper, top of the key. Trying to hand out to Fresca. Instead has to bail out. Gets tipped away by Whitfield, but Brown's able to gather it in. Now gets the handoff to San Antonio. San Antonio goes up with the right hand, and he gets the easy lay-in.
Good drive in by Brown, and then San Antonio recognizing the open lane. And wide open layup for San Antonio.
Scott, bounce pass inside to Muhammad. She goes up with it, contested. Looking for the foul, didn't get it. It didn't matter, though. She's able to get 2.
Yeah, Muhammad's got 10 points now. Joins Peyton Scott, double digits tonight.
Cooper making moves around Deja Kelly. The spin move, almost converted. Grabs her own miss, goes back up with it. Takes a few hops and finally gets in. What a sequence of plays right there for Cooper.
Not easy to create space and get around Deja Kelly, but Cooper did it there, able to get her own rebound, get the second chance. Grand Canyon's still fighting here. Trying to stay alive.
Now Whitfield, top of the key, working against Brown in the corner. Falatea gets double team, able to find Whitfield down low. Nice feed inside to Whitfield from Nani Falatea.
Cooper tried to come on the backside help. It was just too late, and at 5'6", there's not much you can do.
San Antonio thought about pulling up, instead gets a bounce pass down low to Eric Strupp, and Eric Strupp goes up with it. Looks like she is going to get fouled on the way up. It's going to be a foul against Falatea.
I believe they got on Whitfield, her second, as there you see Muhammad with the 10 points tonight.
You see Cooper on the other end too. Spin move, able to get the separation, grabbed her own miss and went back up with it. The second effort from both teams tonight has really been fun to watch.
And a double-double now for Muhammad tonight as well.
Eric Strupp makes the first free throw. A homecoming for her and her sister Sydney. Went to Portland, Oregon, went to Beaverton, not too far from here. So this being GCU's first trip to Matthew Knight Arena in school history. It's got to feel good for them to come home.
Newer arena as well, a new floor this year for Oregon. A little bit revamped.
Scott gets the handoff from Muhammad. Around the screen from Whitfield. Falatea with the floater on the baseline. Took a few bounces after the miss, and Frescas comes away with it.
GCU has to go a little bit quick here and have to get points on the board.
San Antonio working inside. Bounce passes out to Brown, but Brown's not able to handle it. It was a bit of a weird pass that kind of lost its bounce almost, if you want to say. It looked like it was a short, teetering pass, and Brown just not able to handle it.
You have to be nearly perfect in situations like these when you're a team down late in the game. And when you're not, it just makes your chances less and less.
Scott going up with it. They're going to say no shot. And there's going to be a foul, I believe, against Eric Strupp. If that's the case, that'd be your 5th foul.
Yeah, it is on Eric Strupp.
And that's her 5th foul. So she's going to take a seat and be out for the rest of the game.
They'll bring Obi Iser back in.
And now it kind of takes really GCU's tallest player at 6'2" out of the game. Muhammad is able to make the first free throw. San Antonio and Brown each with 4 fouls. Muhammad, a pretty good night tonight. Double-double, like you mentioned, Jonah. 11 points, 10 rebounds.
First Oregon double-double.
Just over 3 minutes to play here in this one. Brown in the corner, lets a 3 fly. A little bit too strong, get tipped around. And a nice job by San Antonio. As Frescas lets a 3 fly and gets it to go. How about San Antonio to keep it inbounds and find Frescas on the outer perimeter?
This team is not giving up, but San Antonio is giving it her all, absolutely not giving up all around the court.
Falatea lets one go, way too strong. GCU just let that one go out of bounds.
And how about Frescas again? All the 3 she's made tonight, nothing but net. Just an absolute sharpshooter.
And not only have they been nothing but net, but they've been far outside the 3-point line. She's taking some deep threes. Oregon crowd getting into it with less than 3 minutes to play here in this one. As it gets stolen away, Deja Kelly comes away with it for the Ducks. Kelly 0 of 9 for the field. On the baseline, was stuck there, but instead got kicked out to Scott. Back to Kelly in the corner. Peyton Scott thought about a 3-pointer, going to pull it from the left elbow. Just short. Brown fighting for the rebound. There's going to be a foul call. It'll either be against Whitfield or Muhammad. It's going to be against Whitfield.
Ducks still moving pretty fast. But up 16 here. A little surprised that they didn't try burning a little bit more clock on that possession. Grand Canyon still a glimmer of hope. Brown gets to go to the free throw line.
Both teams in the bonus. And it looks like Mevius is going to come on for Falatea. Well, Brown also having a quiet night, but again, she's in foul trouble. Brown makes her first free throw. 4 fouls for Brown, along with San Antonio. They already lost 1 player, Eric Strupp, who's on the bench, sitting with 5 fouls. Scott able to grab the miss. Oregon just looking to run out the clock with 2 minutes to go. Whitfield gets over to Mevius. Mevius driving in towards the baseline. Good find inside to Whitfield. A little scary right there. Took an extra second to drop in, but it finally falls through.
Looked like Durazo Frescas got a little bit lost. And a wide open underneath the rim.
San Antonio bounce pass to Brown, who drives into the basket. Just contested on the way up. Gets it to fall. Now Mevius out to Whitfield. In the corner, Mevius. Bullseye! Mevius hits her second three of the night.
Might be the dagger of the night as well for Oregon.
Shot gets put up. Deja Kelly grabs the miss.
A little surprised that she pulled the three that early in the possession again, this late in the game, but Ducks still going fast.
Mevius in the corner and gets tipped away by Cooper, trying to keep it inbounds. She does keep it inbounds. San Antonio comes away with it. Antonio going up with it. Mevius trails her, but Mevius couldn't get to her in time.
Start winding down here, Oregon on their way to 5-0. GCU came into the night, again, off that win against the Sun Devils, and showed a lot of effort tonight and physicality. The Ducks just too much in the end.
Mohamed down low. It gets stolen away. Shot clock is now turned off. Looks like GCU will get the last shot.
About to rouse
Deep three. Frescas. That one misses. Peyton Scott gets it. Looks like Oregon is just going to hold this one out. The Ducks, after having almost a week off, stay undefeated as they take down GCU and get it done here on a Monday night. They win it 70-54 in Oregon. They remain perfect on the young season.
And it wasn't a perfect performance by any means tonight for Oregon, but they held Grand Canyon in check. Game planned really well coming out to start this game. Had a slow start coming out of the halftime break, but found their footing and reestablished their dominance and control against the Lopes.
The Ducks, they take care of business. Beat GCU 70-54. Don't go anywhere. We'll have our player of the game interview and our final thoughts when we return here on Big Ten Plus. Back inside Matheny Arena, Ducks get it done here on a Monday night as they take down GCU 70-54, and they were led by Peyton Scott, who just happens to be standing by with our sideline reporter, Mario Nordy. Mario, to you.
Guys, I'm here tonight with Peyton Scott. Peyton, great job tonight. You really were a spark offensively that first half. You finished tonight with 17 points, 4 rebounds. What was working well for you tonight?
Yeah, I mean, just getting back to my spots, getting shots in rhythm, and my teammates were able to find me tonight. So yeah, just using our depth and our versatility. You got to guard all 5 on the court, so just being a threat every time I'm out there.
You mentioned guarding. The second quarter, you guys held GCU to only to 8 points. What was working well defensively?
Yeah, we just want to be intense and we want to be disciplined. In each game, we're trying to get better, and so we're just trying to be as directive as we can be, and just causing chaos.
You also mentioned depth. How vital has the bench been so far this season?
Yeah, it's really a game changer for us, especially as we get late in the season. Just being able to know that we can go to our bench and trust in the people coming off our bench to be game changers and set the tone, and we're not going to have any dip-offs. So super excited for that.
Now I have to ask, that right side pull-up jumper is automatic every time. How often do you work on that shot?
Man, I like that shot a lot. I've worked on it throughout my entire college career, so thank you. I'm grateful, but I put in a lot of work to get it there.
Great. Thank you for your time, Deja. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate that, Mario. Peyton Scott led the way with 17 points, but she was talking about the bench and the depth that Oregon had.